check. For one, my microphone is down. Let's see. Let me try this. Huh? Disable and rename. Is the beat going? For one, my microphone is down. Let's see. Let me try this. Huh? Okay, so just something with the beat. Let's see. What's wrong with this? Beat. Okay, so just something with the beat. Let's see. What's wrong with this? Okay, we're good, I guess. Okay, so let's see. I'm just in the Clipper project. Let me show you the standalone real quick. Gonna take forever to build. There we go. It's just my Clipper class with the controls for it, and then my filter class with its controls, but I don't have the filter on there. I just had the Clipper going, so I am gonna comment that out. And I have an LFO class. If I go into the modules, I have this LFO generator, and right now all it's doing is generating a sine wave at a specified frequency that you can set. And yeah, there's two parameters, just bypass and frequency. And the way it works is you call it in a sample loop. So you see process doesn't take in a audio block or a buffer, and there's no loop. So all I'm doing is wherever I want to use the LFO, I'm gonna call, or I'm gonna make a sample loop, and then you call it in there, and then it works. So let me show you. So I have to make a instance of it, which let's see, what's my last name? Viator DSP, and then is it called LFO generator? Yeah, and then let's just say LFO generator. Come on. Generator. And And I don't even remember. Do I have a prepare function for it? Oh, I'm in the editor. Wow. This goes in the processor. I thought it was weird that there was nothing in there. Okay. LFO generator. Uh-huh. And we're gonna go into prepare. LFO generator dot prepare. Yep. Apparently there's a prepare method. Very cool. And let's just set a static frequency for now that isn't hooked up to a dial just yet. So we access the parameters in there. Parameter ID, and then it's going to be called frequency. And let's make it like slow. Let's make it like 2 times per second. And is there anything that we can link this up to? I guess not. Let's make it a frequency that we can hear. And then I guess we'll go into this and we'll say, in the sample loop, we'll say LFO generator dot process. And the point of this is not to use it as audio, but to use it as a, you know, like a modulator for some kind of parameter. But I'm gonna send it to the output and see what happens. Data sample is equal to, and the way you get the generator value is just to say get current LFO value. I'm not sure if the channel loop will mess this up. I guess we'll see. So let's just build that. And if it works, we should just be getting a 100 hertz sine wave. Sure, we'll pull up Juice Stream intro, whatever that is. So that has the oversampler on it. Let's pull up Clipper Tester. Well, I think that was a 100 hertz sine wave. Let's see, hold up. Let's move that. Okay, there we go. Obviously there's something wrong with it. Let me put in an actual oscillator. Let's see if the frequency is at least correct. Actually sounds, I think it might be off a little bit. So I wonder if what if we do set a data sample, if we do something like block dot set sample destination channel. So I was hoping to find something that didn't rely on the channel. Well, let's undo that. Let's undo that. And then let's take a look at what's going on in the LFO and see if I'm maybe missing something. So prepare, let's see, it gets the sample rate, so that should be fine. Time, blah, blah, blah. It's probably okay. I think it's just not meant to be used this way. I just wanted to have like a representation to say that, yeah, it's working. So instead, let's get the, should we do the filter? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna keep LFO.process. I'm gonna put that first. I think that makes sense to always have the LFO first, generating the signal. And then we'll take the filter and we will update its something. Let's say oh, you know what? Is the LFO spitting out -1 to 1? I think that's what it is. Yes, okay. I was just thinking from whenever I made it. Yeah, it is. Oh, we could actually, if we make it slow, let's make it super slow and then debug it and see if we can just see what's happening. At 1 hertz, I wonder if it's slow enough to where doing this, normally if you try to debug and send something to the console or print something out to the console at the audio rate, what was I saying? If you try to do this at the audio rate, printing something out, usually you'll get a failure after like a couple of seconds just because printing the stuff off to the console is just really, really slow. So it's gonna mess with your audio flow. But I wonder if this is slow enough to where that's not gonna happen. Let's try to build with logic and then see what happens in the console, see if anything cool happens. That is an unrelated bug that happens every once in a while. I think that's specifically an M1 thing. I don't think that happens on an Intel Mac. Okay. I'm gonna move logic over to my other screen. I'm gonna pull the console up a little bit and then pull up the plugin. Yeah, it looks correct. It's sending out -1 to 1. If you notice, if you were to try to keep time with this, like imagine the switch between a negative and non-negative number is a quarter note. It kind of looks like it's about 120 BPM. So, you know, negative to positive, that should be 60 BPM. I mean, it looked correct. It looks close enough anyway. So I guess we can say that that's fine. Let me close logic and yeah. So I wonder why we were getting weird artifacts. I'm sure it's something to do with the, I feel like it has something to do with the channel loop. Not really sure. Anyway, let's use it and actually do something with it. So let's do, yeah, let's do what I was gonna do. So filter dot set parameter, and then we'll do SV filter float parameter ID, and then I guess we could do the cutoff. And then we'll say, what do we want to do? So we could say, let's see, it's going from -1 to 1. So let me just make a variable up here. It'll, I don't know, it'll look better. So filter cutoff is equal to LFO generator dot get current float value. So that's -1 to 1. So if we add 2, we get 1 to 2. Okay. So we got 1 to 2, and if we multiply that by 1,000, we get 1,000 to 2,000. Oh, another way we could do this to make it a little bit of a wider range. So if we take the LFO value and actually let's multiply it by, I don't know, 25. So that's 0 to 25. And then we could probably get rid of these parentheses and then multiply it again by 100. And that'll be from 0 to 2,500. Yeah, and then let's add something to that. So 0 to 2,500 plus what should we do? Plus 1,000 would be 1,000 to 2,500. We could do 1,000 to 5,000 by doing this, right? So -1 to 1. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. Okay. We gotta do this. Plus 2. Okay. So now it's 0 to 2. So 0 to 100. 0 to 10,000. 1,000 to 11,000. Maybe 2,500. Let's just put this in here, that's bothering me. I just want to make sure that this makes sense and is actually something that is usable and sounds right. So 0 to 2, 0 to 100. 0 to 10,000, 2,500 to 12,500. I mean, I guess that should sound like something. And then filter process right here. Process sample. That should work. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if that does anything. We'll probably have to choose the right kind of filter to make it sound right. So probably low pass will probably make more sense. Put that there, clipper tester, put it on. Yeah. That sounds like it's working. Let's maybe... Yeah. So it does sound a little weird. So maybe, what am I doing? 1? I think, aren't LFO values usually like around 10 or something? Yeah. Maybe let's make the frequency range wider. So could we make it like 100 to 10,000 or something? So like, okay, this makes it 0 to 1. If you multiply that, we get 0 to 10,000. And then plus 100 would give us 100 to 10,100 or something like that. Hey, what's up? Oh wait, no, this is 0 to 2. 0 to 2, which is 0 to 20,000. There we go. Okay. So right now we're at 10. Let's go back to 1. Just want to see what it sounds like. Build successful. Okay. Wait. It seems like it's not perfectly in sync. I think it's going, I think it's a tiny bit slower or a tiny bit faster, and it's kind of changing. Let's go to 2, since the project is at 120 BPM. Let's do 20. I feel like I'm probably not doing this correctly in some kind of way, but I'm gonna keep messing with it and see. Oh yeah, I hear it bouncing from. Maybe, am I supposed to use 2 if we're in stereo? I wonder if that's what it is. And also, I wonder if I should update the filter parameter once per block instead of per sample. Filter cutoff. Oh yeah. If I move this definition up here, that should be fine, right? Yeah, okay, let's see what happens. Oh, I feel like now it's working the way I expected to. And then let's see, what if let me just do noise so that the tempo of the drums doesn't throw me off. So let's do, I guess, white noise. $20. Okay, but I feel like that's not 20 hertz. I bet if I move the set filter parameter back in here, I bet it'll sound like 20 hertz. Like 20 hertz should be pretty fast. Oh, wow. Oh, because this is still out of there. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. That seems like 20 hertz, but then you can hear the left and right movement isn't correct. So that must be, I bet we need one per channel. I think that's correct. Let's make two and see if that sounds right. So I'm going to rename this one to left LFO. And then I'm going to make another one called right LFO. And then we're gonna say left LFO process, right. We'll do the same thing here. Oh, and I just realized we'll need two filters, I guess. That, and let's see, let's make another filter. Rename this one to left filter. This will be right filter. Okay, and we need to prepare it, so we'll do the same thing here. Right filter.process, and I guess we need to go into I'm not even gonna worry about it. Right filter, left filter, okay, blah blah blah. Left and right LFO. So this will be left filter and left cutoff. Yes, that is what I meant. Left filter. And copy and paste these. This will be right filter, and right cutoff. And then how do I handle the channels? I'm gonna say is it just like that? Oh, yeah, actually, you know what I should do? I should do left block. Oh, wait. Left data and right data. Make this one, and then we'll say left data sample is equal to that. Do I pass channel here? I'm not sure. Because my filter takes in a left and right, or it takes in a channel. Wait. What happens if I pass in 0 to both of them? Left, left, right, 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 left, 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 right. Okay. Oh. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I bet that needs to be channel. I bet that's what all those mistakes are. Oh. Duplicate member filter. Oh, it's just Xcode can't keep up. What? Wait, didn't I hit rename? It didn't rename these. Okay, let's see if this sounds any different. If it doesn't, I'm going to change the channel argument in the process sample. Okay. Left, right, left, left, right, left, 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 left. Let's see if that makes a difference. What would happen if I did block.set sample and I did one destination sample sample and I passed it this. So we'll do that. We'll do this, but with that channel. And let's see. Oh, and then do I just do maybe block.get sample 0 sample? Block.get sample 1 sample. And then I don't need this anymore. Then I need to do something with this. I'll do 1 and 1. I think that actually sounds right. Is it? Is that what I was expecting? I think so. Wait, you can't hear my voice or you can't hear logic? Oh, let's see. Did I change my output? Yeah, this is supposed to be multi. Do you hear that? Okay, cool. So maybe I'm gonna make the range smaller. So 0 to 1, 0 to 500 plus 1,000 would be 1,000 to 1,500. Let me make it a little faster too. What's a good LFO value? Like 10, right? So I have a filter class already. I recently made a LFO and I'm just trying to make sure that it works the way I expect. And right now it's doing a sine wave. I want to add like other shapes, you know, like square, triangle, saw, whatever. So I have my filter class pulled up and I'm just changing the cutoff with the LFO. I released a filter plugin that was just this. You could change the type, the gain cutoff in Q, and I just released it because I made it for myself to be able to use in other projects and for testing and stuff. So I thought I could just release it and anybody who wanted to use it can use it. And then everybody started saying, oh, you should put an LFO on it. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm supposed to pause the music whenever I'm testing, because on my stream deck the stop audio is on a different page. I keep forgetting. Like, that should be off now. Let's listen to it. I mean, does that sound like what an LFO usually sounds like on a filter? That's not. Wait. Oh, I know what's going on. The problem is that I added a second filter here quickly, and I didn't add it to my parameter stuff because I feel like I didn't need to. But the problem is that the other filter is not. And it does maybe reduce half the frequency. Yeah, let me do this, and then I'll reduce the frequency and case. Okay. I think I can just do this. Okay, so if I take each of these and just copy and paste it. That's one. This one. This one. And then I need to take right filter. And do the same thing for these. So that when I move one parameter, it changes the left and the right filter, which I'm not even positive that I need a left and right filter. Should be fine. What? Code will never be executed. Oh, break. That's why. Okay. Get rid of the first break. Yeah. Let's see. Left, right, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so those should be changing whenever I move the knob. Well, somebody in the audio programmer Discord, I was working on using an all pass filter to compensate for the delay that a filter brings in, and somebody said that you're supposed to use separate filters for your left and right, even if you're not doing any stereo, or if you're using a stereo signal and you're just doing a basic filtering, not trying to do a specific stereo effect, you're still supposed to use a separate filter for the left and right. Yeah. I'm gonna move this down to like 2. Yes, we hear you. Yes. Yeah, we hear you. Let's see, left and right filters are prepared. Yep. And okay, cool. So now, before I did all that stuff in the parameter block, I think one filter was staying at a specific type and cutoff, and the other one wasn't. Let's see. So that's notch. Okay, yeah, now I think it sounds right now, because before I had two separate filters, it sounded like the effect was like ping-ponging between your left and right ear, which isn't correct. Now it sounds like it's affecting, you know, like down the middle. So let me change the range of this. So that's from 0 to 500. So 0 to 5,000 plus 100 is like 100 to 5,100. So that should be way more noticeable. And yeah, mid-side stuff is cool. I pretty much, it's easy to implement, so I feel like I should add it to every single one of my plugins. I have no idea why it just told you to please refrain from spamming symbols. I probably need to go into Streamlabs and turn all that stuff off. I don't even remember, did I build? Yep, looks correct. My Streamlabs probably has all of the default like moderation stuff on, which is probably like overkill. Okay. So this is what it sounds like now. I don't know if that's more normal sounding. You can hear that it's not in sync with the tempo, because as it goes on, different parts of the rhythm have different like modulation, which is, I mean, something I can add to the LFO class. It's not that big of a deal. I've seen, I know how to get the tempo from the host, so I think I could probably figure out how to implement a tempo sync, but I mean, not right now, not in a couple of minutes. I don't know, does that sound more normal? Does that sound more like a regular filter kind of LFO modulation? I don't really do that much with synths and stuff. I'm very boring. I just do like, you know, mixing and some guitar. Add a phase parameter, it would make it more usable. Yeah, that would be easy too. In fact, the LFO class, oh, actually, I took the phase out because I was always using a phase of 0. So if I just put the phase back in, I could add a set phase function, or I could just use Juice's phase class, you know, whichever one, doesn't really matter. But yeah, I could add the phase in there. I just want to make sure that it sounded like what a normal LFO on a filter sounds like, because I don't really do that. I'm very boring. And I guess this proves that even if you're not doing a specific stereo effect, if you're processing stereo audio, you need a left filter and a right filter for it to sound correct, because I was getting weird artifacts kind of whenever I was doing it with one filter. I could set it back up to where oh no, I couldn't, because now I don't have a channel loop. I'm doing a sample loop. So I want to have access to the, like if I did one filter right now, how would I even do it? I would have to put the channel loop back in. Yeah. But this is working correctly, I think. Let's make it fast. The LFO usually goes like what, like 5 hertz to 20 hertz or something like that on a you know, a synth parameter or whatever. Like it usually doesn't go like above like 20, right? Oh, also, does this allow me to use like decimal values? Let me see. Like let me put like 0.25. Once you hit 20. Yeah, so I guess since it's called a low frequency oscillator, it's supposed to be anything that's below the hearing range. Depends on the effect you're going for. Yeah. I want to see if this allows me to use a decimal value. Very good. Very good, Zoe. Let's see here. Oh, I don't think it's doing anything. I don't think it's doing anything at 0.25. Wait. So where is it at? Frequency is what? Well, frequency is a float, but I guess if you go under 1 time, LFO value sine of. Okay, yeah. Okay. 1, 1. Okay, so let's make it 1 and make sure that it's actually working. Did I move anything in here? I just removed the tab. It should be fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, apparently it won't let you go below 1. Okay, so let's instead of the cutoff, let's do the gain. Right? Okay, gain. Yep. And then we'll have to change the scaling. Okay, so the gain needs to be between like -12 and 12. Oh, that's easy. I just multiply this by 12. What am I doing? There we go. Oh, what the hell? What? So the LFO gives you by default from -1 to 1. So that should give me the gain from -12 to 12. And sure, let's go with it. So this is only going to affect the notch because in my filter class, the low pass and high pass doesn't have a gain. Oh, but the shelves do. So the shelves and the notch, this should work. I guess depending on the effect, um, like thinking of something wild, like maybe not a filter, maybe something, I don't even know, something else that's kind of weird, maybe delay time or even like saturation, maybe could go higher than 20 for a cool effect. So this is the notch. Okay. Okay. Well, it's doing something. At least I know my LFO works. Now I just need to change it into a, have the option to change it from like sine to like saw, square, whatever. Um, yeah. I could even go more. I don't remember if my filter has a limit. Wait, let's look in my filter set parameter. No, my filter doesn't have a limit for gain, so I can put whatever I want. So 24, 24, and then let's make this like 4. Yeah, I have been actually using white noise too. I'll show you. Just these past couple of times, I wanted to see what it sounded like on the drums. I've already heard a couple things. There's a couple of artifacts in my filter. I think it's because I never updated my filter to use smooth values instead of regular like float values. Uh, I think my filter cutoff isn't a smooth value, and you can kind of hear it. Let's see. So that's the drums. Okay, so I'll turn that off. Sounds like it works. But if we, let's turn this back on and go to the low pass. Oh, actually, I'm not hearing any artifacts on the cutoff. And it's already using gain. Oh wait, that's just in my right ear. Wait, was I wrong about the filters? Wait. F in the chat for Mantra's ears. Wait, left filter. Set sample channel 0. Oh, I'm dumb. Look. I'm doing right filter dot process right there. So okay, let's build that. Okay, there we go. Okay, besides this little foul up right here, I think we're good. Uh, Let me go back to the sample and channel loop and see if and test it with the pink noise and see if this was even necessary. Okay, I'm gonna comment this out. I'm gonna go to my snippets right here and do a block loop. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get these two. Bear with me here. So in the sample loop part, I'm gonna say process, which this definitely has to be in the sample loop, blah, blah, blah. Left cutoff is equal to left LFO. And then we'll say block data sample, whatever, equal to okay, I'm just gonna write it out. Okay, we're gonna say left filter dot process sample. This is gonna be block data sample. This is gonna be channel. Yeah. I type like Neanderthal. Oh, what did I do? Oh, channel index. I forgot I changed what I called it. Okay, is this correct? We got a channel loop, sample loop. We're taking one of the LFOs, creating a value based on that LFO, and then we're applying one filter. Oh, we need to set the parameter. This, left filter set parameter, left cutoff. Okay. So let's see if this sounds like it is in stereo or, you know, in the middle. Now that we're using pink noise, maybe I won't. Yeah, see, it's only happening on one side, right? Oh, it's happening on both sides, just out of sync. That's not what's supposed to happen, right? When you use a LFO on a filter. Is that what it's supposed to sound like or no? Hmm. Yep. That's probably what's happening. So, do I even have a reset in my LFO? No. I've got prepare. Nope. I just have prepare, process, get, and set parameter. So, what would I need to do? I just need to set it to 0, right? So, like, if I make a method in here called just reset, right? And let's see, like here. Well, let me just try this and just see what it does. I have a feeling that it's not going to work because um are you going to okay. If I do this, the the problem is, let's see, if I do that and then let's say I put it in the channel loop, so left LFO dot reset. The problem is each channel is going to have 256, 512, whatever it is, samples. So I might not even be done with the frequency yet. And I'm going to be resetting it to 0. So probably makes more sense what you said, store a phase point before the loop and play the LFO from there. Something like that. I'm just curious to see what this does. If you do a whole bunch of stuff that's wrong and break stuff, you'll learn a lot faster. Let's see, is my beat on? No? Okay. Yeah. Yep, that is not what we want. But I think we still need that method in there. I think it's good to have that reset method in there. Yeah. So yeah, I was actually going to stop earlier than this, so I think I'm going to stop here. I'm going to comment this out and leave this in. This works correctly. I just don't know if it's necessary. But we know it works. So I'm going to commit this in case any of y'all want to go in here and mess with it in my Viator DSP. I don't even know. What did I even really do? I added left and right filter and LFO. Added LFO reset method. Yeah, so anybody can go and download my Viator DSP library, which take you here real quick. So Viator DSP, the module. So like if you go into the Pro Juicer and you go into modules and you hit add, you'll hit the add button and you'll add this Viator modules. And then all of these juice projects are in demos. So I've got the meter I just made. I've got this code testing, which is just a GUI app that I use to test like the speed of DSP and stuff like that. This is just a throwaway project, I think. The LFO project, oversampling, waveform viewer, clipper, which is what we're in right now, the clipper and the filter. And then I have this GUI demo, which I think has a couple of GUI objects just sitting in there just to look at. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I will be back on Thursday. I'm gonna do Tuesdays and Thursdays now. I just started a new full-time job, so just want to make sure that I wasn't working myself to death. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back on Thursday, and feel free to go download that repo, mess with it, and join the discords. All right, see y'all. Thanks.